All right, today we're going to get right under our own skin and take a look at the incredible architecture that's holding us all up, the human skeleton. And trust me, it's not just some static frame, it's a dynamic, living system. And by the end of this, you'll know its secret superpower. Let's dive in.
So what is your skeleton's secret superpower? We're about to find out. It's this hidden engine that has, quite literally, built you from the ground up. First things first, let's look at the master plan. Your skeleton isn't just a random jumble of 206 bones. No way. It's actually a masterpiece of engineering, split into two very distinct systems. You've got a protective core, and then you have a functional toolkit for interacting with the world.
So we'll start with the core, which is known as the axial skeleton. The best way to think about it is like the chassis of a car. It's that central, rigid frame that everything else is built around. And its main job is providing crucial protection and stability for all your vital organs. So what exactly is this chassis protecting? Well, you've got the skull, which is basically your own personal helmet for your brain. Then you have the vertebrae, which form a flexible shield for your spinal cord. And of course, the rib cage. That's your ribs and your sternum, creating this protective barrier all around your heart and lungs. It's pretty much your body's own built-in suit of armor. Now, if the axial skeleton is the protective core, you got to contrast that with its partner, the appendicular skeleton. See, if the axial is the chassis, the appendiculars is everything else. The wheels, the doors, the steering wheel. It's your toolkit. We're talking about your arms, your legs, your pelvis, all the parts that let you actually move around and manipulate the world. And that toolkit brings us perfectly to our next section. We're going to see how it's so brilliantly engineered for movement. And to do that, we're going to focus on one superstar bone and the incredible joint that lets it work its magic. Okay, take a look at this number, about 1/4. Now, what if I told you that a single bone in your body accounts for roughly 1/4 of your entire height? That's kind of wild, right? Any guesses which one it is? It's the femur, your thigh bone, and it is, without a doubt, the longest and the strongest bone in your entire body. I mean, this thing is an absolute powerhouse. It's so strong it can withstand thousands of pounds of force, forming the main pillar of your leg. But here's the thing. A long, strong bone is pretty useless if it can't move. So the question is, how does the femur pivot and swing so you can walk and run and jump? Well, the answer lies in the joint it connects to at its lower end. Meet the hinge joint, and your knee is the perfect example. Just like a hinge on a door, it's designed for one primary job, and it does it incredibly well. It allows your leg to swing back and forth. The simple bending and straightening motion is exactly what gives you such stable, powerful movement for walking and running. And this is just a beautiful example of form meeting function. The knee's stable hinge is built for that forward motion. Now, contrast that with your hip. That's a ball and socket joint, and it acts a lot more like a joystick, giving you this huge range of multi-directional movement. See? Two very different jobs, two perfectly designed joints. Okay, so we've got a strong core and we've got a mobile toolkit. But how did this incredible structure get so big in the first place? Let's uncover the secret to how your skeleton actually grows, which is, kind of important. This is so important to remember. Your bones aren't these inert, dead pieces of rock. Not at all. They are living tissues, constantly remodeling themselves and, when you're young, actively growing. They really are a construction site in constant motion. And here it is. This is the secret superpower we talked about right at the beginning. It's called the epiphysioplate, but you probably know it as the growth plate. This little, thin strip of cartilage at the ends of your long bones is the single most important factor in how tall you become. It is the engine of your height. So how does this tiny plate even work? Well, it's a beautifully simple process. First, new cartilage cells are created on one side of the plate. Then, on the other side of that plate, the older cartilage gets replaced by hard new bone. This process just keeps going, effectively pushing the ends of the bone further and further apart, making the whole bone longer. So here's the crucial point. That small, humble growth plate is the biological engine that powered your entire journey from the height of a child to the full stature of an adult. It's absolutely incredible when you stop and think about it. So let's quickly recap what we've learned. First, your skeleton is a highly organized blueprint, split into that protective axial core and a mobile appendicular toolkit. Second, form always follows function, just like how the long femur and the stable knee hinge work together perfectly. And finally, your skeleton is alive, with those amazing growth plates acting as the powerful engine of your height.
So we've seen that the skeleton isn't just a static frame. It's a living, growing, and constantly remodeling system. It's the blueprint that allows for every single move you make. So the final question is, what amazing things are you going to do with yours?